What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, but I got a feeling there might be a few new people in here to check this out. So I just want to introduce myself real quick. My name is Drew. I do a lot of amateur pool matches and do a lot of commentary, and we kind of do a lot of instructional videos as we go through the matches to look at different things that we could have done and drawn out some plans and look at tips that I can offer as a Fargo 550-ish, 600 on a good day, 400 on a not so good day, but regardless, things that I try to add to these matches. But today we've got a special one for you guys. Very excited about this. Something I've been talking about for a while. Ultimate Pool. What is it, man? Let's get into a match right here. One of the very first, to my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, I'll call Guinness and retract my claim. But one of the very first amateur Ultimate Pool matches on YouTube that I know of. I'm sure there's one or two out there anyways. I'm not familiar with everything caught up, but as far as the stuff that I watch, I haven't seen anyone do it. So let's take a look at Ultimate Pool and see what the heck this game is. If you want to skip straight to the action, go ahead and cut to this number now, but I will make this very brief to go over some of the different rules as far as Ultimate Pool versus your usual league matches. So here are the major differences in Ultimate Pool compared to other ones. First, it's open on the break. That's pretty common in BCA and some other leagues. It doesn't matter what you make, it's still open, you can choose what you want. But if you scratch on the break, the cue ball is restricted to the kitchen, but you can shoot within the kitchen. Is that crazy? It's like a good medium ground, right? Because it kind of sucks sometimes if you're stuck in the kitchen. This way you can still shoot in the kitchen, but you can't go everywhere like a 9-ball. Number two, when it's an open table, you cannot combo two different suits, solids and stripes. You have to pick one or the other. Usually you claim what it is you're gonna take too. You claim solids or stripes before you take the shot. But I mean, we all know 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100, you're obviously what you're gonna shoot at. 3, all slop counts, just like an APA, but it includes the 8-ball, guys, which is kind of crazy to me. Now, when you watch the pros play, how often does that stuff get fluked in? Often not, okay? Sometimes I've seen once or twice in scenarios where they're running out of time and they just fired an 8-ball as hard as they can, hoping it goes in somewhere. But for the most part, no. So this is a little bit of a different game. We're gonna get into that. So next, a 30-second shot clock. So there's gonna be a match clock of 30 minutes as well as a 30-second shot clock. Now, as far as the specifics as to how that shot clock works, it's gonna stop once you hit the cue ball. As soon as you take the shot, you're off the clock. So you need to hit the cue ball before that 30 seconds is up. It'll reset once the cue ball stops moving. That's when that time starts. Now that only matters if you're scorekeeping. And in this case, me and John are doing it ourselves, so it's a little, well, we'll talk about it as we go. You do get one 30-second extension per rack, just like they do in like the Moscone and the pro matchroom stuff, which does help. It's almost like your timeout, right? And if you mess up that shot clock and you run too long, it's ball in hand for the opponent. Now, one thing here, number 5, purposely hitting the opponent's ball first with the cue ball, as in playing one of those safeties where you're gonna give them ball in hand, but you're gonna tie their balls up by hitting their ball first. If you do that at all in this game, it's an immediate loss of frame. And I know what you're thinking, seems awfully extreme, right? But there's a reason for that. And we're gonna kind of get into that later as you kind of see how these matches work. Defense is fine, guys. You can play as much defense as you want. You just cannot purposefully hit the other person's ball first. Lastly, if this game is tied at the end of regulation, at the end of the 30 minutes, it's going to a 6-ball shootout. What is that, you might say? That is when, if the game's tied, in order to decide who wins, you rack 6 balls up, doesn't matter what they are, start a timer, break, whoever can run it out the fastest. So in this case, I'm gonna be playing John. I will run them out as fast as I can. We'll see what that time is. 12 seconds or something like that, if it happens. But I'm just kidding, it's not 12 seconds. And then we'll rack them up again and John's gonna try. And if he's faster than me, then he wins. So talk about excitement, man. If it comes down to that, this stuff's happening, it's kind of a faster paced game. And if it comes down to that, you're playing speed pool for the win? Guys. Anyways, forget all that. Let's get into some pool, man, and see how this shakes out. Let's go. As for some housekeeping, as far as people who are used to my channel, I do have a pretty tight little group. We always check out my matches and have a lot of fun down in the comments. Feel free to jump down below and let me know how bad I'm shooting. But as far as the old scoreboard up here, that's kind of how I do things. We're going out with the old guys. We're going in with the new. Bringing this up here. This way we do have room for the time. And personally, I just think it's a little cleaner, especially after watching Mosconi and like how crisp and clean everything looks. But that aside, guys, let's jump into rack one. So as far as in my last video, I was talking about how poor my break is. Let's see if it's any better here and what I end up doing here. Here I'm a little offset, and let's see if I strike center. At fast speed, I'm not going to slow it down and look at it myself right now. That looked like I was pretty center, hit it pretty good, and nothing. What are you going to do, man? Let's get into this. So right away, let's take a look at this score already. I'm already down 3. So this is interesting, okay? As we get into this, looks like John's going to take solids. I'm estimating our Fargos here. He's about a 430. Technically, I'm a 607 right now. And let me just address the elephant in the room, guys. I know that's low. I'm more like a 675 if y'all seen me shoot, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm 607 unless you're playing really good. And my robustness is only, oh my gosh, maybe like 50 or something like that. I think it's high, but I don't really play BCA or anything like that. This is just from tournaments and things like that, but we're gonna use it for this. And in this case, for every 50 Fargo, I'm gonna spot him 1 game. Now, as far as how the league will actually work, it's something like that, but I don't know it exactly. We haven't started it yet here in Arizona, but I'm really looking forward to it. And if anyone here in Phoenix is looking to play after watching this go down, check out the comments below and or the description, and I'll try and tag the Ultimate Pool League Facebook page for Arizona. So I'm coming down 3 already. And I think this is a really interesting way to play this because now I'm already in the hole, okay? So I've got to get 3 games before I even get this tied up before the end of this match is over. Makes it, it's interesting. What shot is that, man? Really? I mean, this can help me break some stuff out here, but I better make it. I better make it. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Next, as you see the shot clock down below, that's the big number. So like I said, me and John, we don't have any friends. We're doing this by ourselves, okay? Ron was busy watching his baby or something like that. Okay, little shot there. I like that. Let's see if I end up getting shape on this 11 ball. Just like I planned it, man. Just like I planned it. That was my only tricky ball. Let's see if I can run this out, y'all. So we're doing this ourselves. So I know when John's shooting, this is me, by the way, playing, but when John's shooting, I had a hard time constantly resetting the clock because I'm just distracted watching him play. See, there you go. So he hit it there. He probably does a better job than me. I didn't really get to check that out, but we'll see as we go. I'm telling you, 30 seconds I think is a long time. Right now, if you dig what we're doing here at all, do give me a second to click that like. And if you like how I kind of break stuff down here, consider subscribing. I'm putting out like maybe a video. Right now I've been getting after it. I'm looking to see if this 13 ball goes. But putting out like a video or 2 a week where we just watch one of my matches go down. I shoot like trash. All the comments tell me I'm like a Fargo 400 on a good day. It's a good time. But let's see here. I just looked at something. Sorry, I've been yapping because we're getting the intro out of the way. Let's get this in pool. I look like I'm going to go down here to the 9, I guess. I'm going to punch this. I don't want to hit the 6. I remember this now. Didn't want to hit the 6. I want to get down here for this. I want a little bit of an angle because I think I got to get on the backside of this 13, y'all. I don't think it goes. Or does it? If I hit this soft, then it goes. Yep, it must go. Oh my gosh, and you dog the 9, dude. Come on. That's how you're gonna do this? Come on, man. Now, ideally, as soon as that stops rolling, the timer stops. The timer starts over for John. So you got to be up and out of your seat. And another thing I'm gonna address right now, man, this keeps league moving, man. When I'm rewatching this, I play a little quickly. Let's see if he makes his 3 ball. Nice little shot there, and he's pretty good on some things here. You got to figure out the 2-3, right? The 2-3? The 2-5, I apologize. You got to figure out the 2-5. He did not want to put right spin on that. It opened it up way too much. He wanted that 6 on the side. It would have been 6-5-2, would have been nice, but now he's got some issues, and now I've got a sitting duck down here, that 9 ball. You kind of got to go on the offensive here. But this time, the shot clock, he's going to combo this right now? You crazy. He just texted me right now. He made some ridiculous, see if you can see that, some ridiculous 8-ball jump shot. Whoa, okay, let's go. He just made a ridiculous jump bank 8-ball. John, I need to see the film. You got to prove it. Nice shot on that freaking combo, though. Let's go. Okay, here you go. Look, he's going to get up on me right now. He's going to go up 4 games right now. It's okay. Just got to stun over. Little stun draw to hold it nice and tight. Yeah, he's looking at his line. This is perfect. Man, what a correction with the combo, man. And I'm spotting this guy 3 games? Come on. Now, for everyone who does watch my channel, I talk about John a lot. He's one of my really good friends. Perfect. It's perfect. Nice shot. He's one of my really good friends. It's mainly who I practice with almost all the time. And me and him play a lot of pool. Oh, you dog. He was feeling sorry. He didn't want to go up 4 on me. See, that's the other side of this, man. He's like, oh, I'm already spotting him. He's already got 3 games. He's already 3 games down below me. No, I'm just kidding. That freaking hurts. Can I see this 9 ball? I think I can. Yeah, I didn't want to get fancy there. Just make sure I make it. No matter where I end up on this 13 ball, you can go either way. See if I can clean this up. Okay, so like I said, I got to win 3 games to even make this even again, to get through the end of the clock. There we go. 1 down, y'all. So like I said, I got to make this even. I got to get 3 games just to bring it to even. So it's kind of like you're playing this match. Oh, sorry, it's alternating break. I didn't mention that before. So now John's breaking. That was kind of an odd break. He kind of hit that pretty soft. And I think we talked about it right after this. He was like, I don't know why I just did that. But it's kind of like playing it inside out, right? Because sometimes you think about that. When I was watching Lil Chris's commentary with Todd at PoolSide Chat, by the way, big shout out, Todd. Sorry I'm doing it, man. But when... check out that video. It's pretty cool. And Chris brings something up, little crash here, and oh man, that makes things very doable. The 7 ball goes now, I believe, and the 5 ball is a perfect tie over to that 7, if that's the case. Let's see if I can figure this out. They were playing a oh, I'm gonna cut the 7 up here. I wanted to draw back. Man, I didn't see it like that. I mean, I guess that's a good shot too. Oh, it's just really hard to control draw like that, especially at my ability, because to me, that's very hard to control a very specific window of draw. Wouldn't you say, Rob? I'm just kidding. Too soon. I'm sorry. That was mean. 7 ball? Hey, wow. And I didn't make the 8? All right, guys, what do you think here? Got to get down for that 6 ball. Let's see. Am I going to get fancy with some inside to do it right now? I don't think so. Oh, I did. Look at that. Whoa, I'm going to pass up on the 6 ball. That seems crazy. Okay, I guess it's all right. I got to make sure I pass the 2 ball then. I got to get past the 2 ball. I didn't. Needed to cross the line on that 2 ball so that the cue ball wanted to go towards the 6. So it doesn't look like it does. So I got to hit this with inside spin and play a shot that's way harder than needed to be played whatsoever. The 14 helped me out a little bit, but look at this. I guess this is all right. If I'm going to roll down there, just again, I need a good bump on the 11. Or I can miss the 11 entirely, which means I hit this so soft, man. So soft. Am I putting draw on this? Oh, I'm going to come out and around. I'm not even going to go in there. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to trust it. I thought I was going to go in there. That worked. That worked. I got a little lucky there, man. Got a little lucky on that. Is that a take and run? I'll catch it. I'll catch it in post. Thanks for being here, guys. Again, if you like this sort of stuff, click subscribe and check out some of my other matches. If you don't like it, well then, man, no one's making you watch. I'm just kidding. So now I'm only down 1, and we're 10 minutes through this match. So I can't tell if me and John are playing quick. Both of us have never played with a shot clock, so we were feeling the pressure a little bit, even though both of us were probably pretty poor at watching the shot clock and timing things. I know we were helping each other out a little bit. If it started to get low, I'd always remind him, like right now, I'd say 15 seconds. So he knows he has plenty of time still. But that's something you'd have to, you know, try and figure out. But I feel like we're playing a little fast to try and compensate for being under the gun. Wow, that was a little stroke. So I feel like we're playing fast, which makes my commentary hard. I'm yapping really fast here, guys. Okay. This is all right. You take the 4 right now, right? Interesting. Interesting. Hit this soft. I'd stay for the 4. I'd stay for the 4. Tricky. I guess you didn't have to. I thought that was going to be a little bit of a trap there. Funny, this is the first time John has made it to my channel. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I have an issue down here with this 9 and 10 ball, so I don't know what I'm going to do here. They don't combo. I got to get underneath it, which isn't likely, or hit into it. Plus, I have the 12 ball. Let's see what this shakes into, y'all. Oh, man. Yeah, you kind of got to take the 12. Now, I was planning on taking that stripe down there, but if you're new here, man, I hate the balls on this side of the rail when they're close to the side pocket, but they don't go in. I will say it 1,000 times. I was putting follow on that to try and bump into these balls. That math wasn't there, but I'll say it 1,000 times that a ball that's on the rail that doesn't go on the side is like my least favorite ball in the world. Looks like I'm gonna try and freeze him on the 9 here. Didn't get even close. Ay, ay, ay. That's from me watching Al-Kaidi and these guys during the Moscone these past few days, hitting these like sick safes. Thinking I can do it. All right, let's see if he can come correct with a combo. Oh, the 9 ball was in the way, John. The 9 ball was in the way. This is getting sloppy. What was that, dude? All right, let's see, let's see. Yeah. 15 ball sets up for this 9-10. Like I said, I'm more like a 675. Dude. What was that? Oh my gosh, embarrassing. I can't even look. What the heck was that, dude? Oh. Yeah, I guess this is okay. Taking the 7 now, because you don't really have issues, right? You just got to get to this 4 ball. You got to get on the 1 on a good spot, which he did have it right now to combo. Yeah, now it's gotten weird. Maybe I would have took that combo, man. The combo, the 1-3, because it's going to be hard to come back for a good shot on this 1. So drift down for the 4 is fine. Man, so soft. So soft. Let's see here. Another thing I've changed for my regular viewers, big shout out to, let's see if I can remember some names off the top of my head. Look at that shot. Look at that shot with the spin. Oh, how about shout out to Ryu, always breaking my balls. Derek, the procrastinator. How about JB? How about Reese? Oh, dude, you're killing me. How about, oh my gosh, there's been so many regular commenters, man. I'm loving the community and love all this, all the love we get down there, which most of you breaking my balls, but that's fine. Adam. Okay, anyways. Let's see if he can kick this 8-ball. Oh. Dude, he should have had me. After that beautiful shot on the 4. Okay, I can tell you right now, I don't like the combo, so I'm just going to get rid of the 10 right now. But if I take it off the 8, I can hit it straight and I can stroke my way out of it instead of trying to cut it. So this is fine. Stupid, man. I'm back to down 2, and we're approaching halftime here. You will notice that the match clock stops in between racks, obviously. So people can take pre-breaks, smoke breaks, drink breaks, shot breaks, phone breaks, no phone breaks. Come on, man. We got to get through league. Let's go. Come on. We got to put a limit on this somewhere. Whose break was that? Man. That's what I need. I need to add some kind of way to add the break down there. I got too distracted talking to y'all. I missed who broke. Probably me, because it's dry. Or John broke, and he made a ball. Interesting. He really wants... Wow, what a shot, dude. That was pretty slick. That was pretty slick. Okay. So John has been making a lot of changes in his game. He's been playing for a while. He stopped playing for many, many years and got back into it about right when I started to get back into pool again. In 21, 22, like I think it's been 2 years now. What a dumb shot, man. Oh, I'm so annoyed with how I'm playing right now. I'm putting this out in the public, man. Come on. Need my freaking head examined. Okay, man. So he's definitely stripes, man. If you can, you might want to look at this combo, the 13-14. But honestly, a note to amateur players who are learning and figuring stuff out: if you're playing someone who, John, man, pardon the both of us just missing left and right now, y'all. It'll get better. But a note to amateur players: if you're playing someone who is likely better than you and definitely able to get out more often than you want to leave clusters. And the person who is better is usually just going to try and break them all out, because if everything's open, does this go? No, it doesn't freaking go. Man, my apologies continue, guys. John, you got to make a ball, man. Do it for the people. Do it for the people before we run out of time on this match. Oh, dude. Because if the table's wide open, a really good player is just going to run out every time, right? And a almost really good player is going to run out in 1 or 2 innings. Dude, we are going on 5 or 6. I remember this moment in the match where I was like, oh yeah, I got people coming over here trying to give us shots and make us taste stuff. And I'm like, watch the shot clock, man. Come on. We're trying to film here. But shout out to Tammy. That's my league operator, APA league operator down here. She's here to be my good luck charm. Why did I move that? I did not have to move that. Whatever. Whatever. Finally made a ball. All right, come on. Let's get back into this. I think, yeah. So I'm going to try and cut over to this and try and just take that pocket over. Didn't totally take it over, but made it a little stranger than it was. It was easy for him. The 12 ball, I don't think it goes down here in the bottom right. We'll see, though. Man, time is ticking. So how many matches have we played? 1, 2, 3. We played 3 racks already. It's been 18 minutes. Could have been 4 racks if we decided to make a ball on this rack. John, I'm sorry I put this out there. We both said that we played too poorly to put this out there, but I did it anyway. I'm sorry. Whoo! Let's see, man. Is this going to be the final score? All right. I got to figure out what to do with this 6 ball. We'll see here. Oh my gosh, man. I remember joking about this with John, like, dude, we're about to have like a 6-minute stretch of just trash pool. There's a lot of clusters over here, man. All right, so he's going to try and take this ball back, this pocket back, which is probably a good idea. Left that in a good spot. Yeah, so since we're both coming back here to the bottom left of the screen to hit the timer, to reset the timer every time, we're kind of stumbling into each other a lot. And if you're watching the match, the shot clock, again, I'll remind you, if it's not really tracking perfectly, is this going to do it? Oh, I thought this could get me to the 4. And look, I just left myself a whole bunch of nothing, so now I got to shoot this 6 ball. I believe... I don't remember, I know how this turns out, but I don't remember shot by shot exactly what happened. But I think I was trying to do a little bit of both and make the cue ball hit the 4 ball maybe right here too. Yeah, like this. And when you, quote an AdamGPool, the best way to make a bank is try not to make it and try and save the cue ball. That is a perfect example right now, because all of my friends in league will tell you I cannot make that bank to save my life. I've made it like 4 times in my life. I hate the full table bank like that crossways. Let's see if I can avoid some traffic here. This doesn't have to get perfect. Am I gonna come up between the 9 and the rail, it looks like? Yep, with that little bit of follow. Yeah, we're good. Look at this. Let's go, man. Can't brag about that rack. It was only 6 innings, man. It was only 6 innings. I don't know how many innings it was, probably more. All right, y'all, I'm down 1. 9 minutes to go. So if John gets a game right now, let's talk about some of these rules that I said I was going to bring back up before. If John gets a game right now, right? So that last one was John's break, by the way. So this is my break. Dry. Look how upset I am. If John gets a game right now, he goes up 2 racks. And let's say there's 5 to 6 minutes left. At that point, I'm going to be playing faster to try and get through them. He's going to be trying to burn some clock. With that being said, that can be taken advantage of very easily if you get up early to try and just keep tying balls up to make each rack. You can make a rack last. Dude, if you guys play League, you can make a rack last 20 minutes. And if you go to a random dive bar around here, you'll see guys make racks last an hour. But you can make the rack last a long time and really take advantage and manipulate the time. And that's why the rule of doing it to the extent that you're hitting your opponent's balls to tie them up, that's one thing to try and mitigate that, to keep that from happening. So you can hit your own balls and play safe. You can hit your own balls and play safe to try and extend the clock. Though, to me, I guess if we continue to play this and really get down to how competitive of a level it's going to get, is probably going to be what people are going to do, say in Vegas or wherever the national tournament's held. Oh, John. Oh, man, that was looking good, dude. I mean, if you run it out, that's what the end game is going to be, is controlling time in this type of match. So one person's going to be playing fast and the other one's going to be playing things slow. Personally, to me, I've been playing 8-ball for a long time, and I freaking love 8-ball. My 9-ball game is trash. Any of my regulars can definitely vouch for that. But it's just such an interesting spin, regardless of that notion. And it makes it play a little fast. And the elephant in the room, man, you're playing League like this, I got to find a way to get over to this 9-ball. This 10-ball should do it right here. I got to get to this side for both of them, and I got one. But playing League like this, playing with 5 people, let's see if I can do this. Oh my gosh, you freaking dogged it. Ah. Man. Playing with 5 people and playing a match in 30, each one of them's 30 minutes, guys, that's a pretty short night. Plus, if you get on a second table for a match or two, depending on how your league is set up, man, it's fast and get out a lot sooner. That means if league starts at 7, you'll be done by 10 o'clock, basically, in case there's some overtimes, some 6-ball shootouts. That's a nice little shot. Oh my gosh. I hope the 5-ball goes in the right side. Let's see here. I need to win this rack, and then it's going to come down to the next rack. Whoever wins the next rack, well, is going to win this. So this is why it gets interesting, right? When you're spotting the games. In a regular race-style match like APA is what I'm most familiar with. The BCA leagues I play in are the kind of round... Oh, man, you didn't have the 7, John. That's twice. Someone get this guy some new glasses. The BCA stuff I play is the round-robin style, where you only play one game per person, and 5 people play 5 people. You each play one rack against each other, etc. But in a race in APA, I mean, when you're playing someone, you're spotting them a few games. It's not like this. It's just different, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. This feels tighter when I start negative. It almost makes me want to do that in APA, to start negative, and then you always race to the same number, something like that. It just feels a little more realistic and really tells you what the score is, which is what I was saying earlier. Lil Chris mentioned that in a 9-ball APA style video he did with Todd. They were talking about what the actual score is, and it's like, yeah, the 6-speed, wow, nice, lucky, bumping for shape on that freaking 12-ball, man. Pretty good chance I would have had the 14 at that speed, regardless of where the 12-ball ended up, but that just made this way too easy. He was talking with Todd, and they're looking at the 9-ball score, and it's like, sure, the 6 has 40 balls, and the 4 has 20 balls, but like the end race is what's more important as to what they're trying to get to. So in that case, the 6 was still losing, basically, is what I'm getting at, despite having that many more balls. Scratch? Shoot, I sure tried. All right, man, so I tied it up with 4 minutes 40 to go, and most of our racks have been about 5 minutes. So let's see who's going to win this, man, and it comes down to this, most likely, unless we really start whipping it up. So if I was down 1, or if John was down 1, this rack turns into playing very quickly. And we'll see what happens when you got to play quickly. I mean, right now, we might try to milk this a little bit. It's just interesting. These are different things that you don't think about when you're playing 8-ball that I think are really cool. Spices the game up, man. And gosh darn it, I'm sick of people playing slow. I'm sick of a race to 3 lasting an hour and 20 minutes. Gosh. Comment below if you've ever seen stuff like that, man. Or you see it in your league. Why did I put right spin on that ball? Where am I going? That was a terrible shot. Terrible shot. What am I going to do now? Is the 3-ball go? I don't even know what I'm doing with this 7-ball. Cutting it. Oh my gosh. It did not look like I was cutting that. Do I have a shot? We're down to 340. 340, man. Oh, gosh. So I do want to put it out there that I've been playing APA for a long time. I know there's people that don't like APA because they want to play more competitive pool at a higher level pool is usually why people have any disinterest in the APA or dislike for the APA. I will say the higher skill levels are handicapped in APA. The 7 and the 9 speed on your 9-ball, John, pardon me, John, with that sucks. Does the 11-ball go, dude? He's got some trouble on trouble, and we are down to 2 minutes 49 seconds. So usually the biggest handicap on your team is having a high skill player. The lowest numbers are the more important players, which I've always liked because I love this game and I love introducing it to people, and I like teaching, which is why I even made this channel in the first place. Yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to get too far into that, but I'm not dogging APA. I'll probably be playing APA for as long as I know. Can I make this 5? I can. But this is just another alternative and another something going on here. We're down to 2 minutes 17, y'all. And there's a lot of balls on the table. And a lot of issues. John has these 2 stripes. Took it off of that. That's a nice shot. Sorry I didn't call that ahead of time. Hopefully I'll draw it in post. So, but I don't have a shot, dude. We're down to a minute 55. Is this gonna go? Is this gonna go to a 6-ball shootout? Bank the one. Oh, and I missed, and I opened up his stuff. All right, John, you got 141.40 and counting. I think right now I said, all right, man, you got a minute 30 because he does not seem to have too much of a care in the world. One more thing I'll get to before we get to the end of this. As far as the handicapping goes, I believe, wow, man, he just burnt like 25 seconds. He made a good shot. I'll give him that. He made a good shot, but boy, you got to go, dude. The math ain't even there. I believe the skill level cap on UPL, last I heard for us, was going to be 2,500 Fargo, which means you could have 500s, man. So the cap is way higher compared to APA. You could play with 5 of your good friends that are all around 4s and 5s and 6s, and all 5 you'd be able to play, which is definitely a bonus in comparison to APA. APA does have Masters that's unhandicapped, but holy crap, man, he's going to try and do this. We got 45 seconds. He's going, dude. He's got to get to this stripe. What's he going to do here? We're down to 37. 33. Oh, dude. You're down to 30 seconds. The cue ball's going to fly. Oh, he's got the cross bank. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I can't run it out from here. It comes down to this shot. Cross bank. Oh, off the 3. So that would have been an opportunity to fire at that 8 ball as hard as you can. Now, he pretty much did, and there's not going to be a repercussion. But that is one part. It would have been all right. Yeah, I wasn't going to run this out. So, guys, we're doing this. Can you believe it? Our first little exhibition match, setting all this up. It's going to go to a 6-ball shootout. Now, the pros do this in very short time. Like 20-ish seconds. Let's see what we can do here, man. Start the clock. All right, let's see. Dude, come on. I couldn't make a decision. Thank God I made that. This is looking okay. Look, it's all there. Need a nice bump from this. Oh, dude. Oh, cue ball's gonna fly. And I freaking missed. Oh, dude, it's getting ugly. I said the pros do it in 55 seconds, right? Good gravy. Little combo. Oh, man, it's bad. It's bad. And stop the clock, John. That's all right. We'll take it. 47-41. It started a little late, too. Maybe I'm insane.
Those guys do it
47
what,
seconds.
Yes.
Dude.
Actually,
I could have had a lot better. I fucked some shit up.
Yeah.
Too funny. Watching the pros do this in no time at all, man. Maybe I should practice this. All right, let's see what John's got. He's got to beat 47-41. He's got a 3-ball hanging. He's got the 1-ball hanging. He's got the 7-ball close. He just spent... Dude, John, you got to go, dude. You just spent 10 seconds on 1 ball. Mathematically, you're not going to beat me. He is not in a fast hurry. He's not in a hurry. Now he's realizing he's screwed. Oh, dude, hit something. So what the pros will do is just nudge the cue ball, because now look at all the time he wasted waiting for the cue ball to stop. Oh, man. Comes down to this. 40. Dun, 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 dun. Crown me the champ, dude, of our first exhibition match. Go ahead and run around. I haven't told him yet that the time's way over. Oh, John. There was some pretty poor pull in the middle of that, man, and I'm sorry to make you guys sit through that, but I hope this shined a little bit of light as to what League Night could look like for you. And that being said, I'm not sponsored, okay? I'm just excited about a new version of Pool League, and especially 8-ball, man. I love 8-ball. Comment below, tell me what you think. Smash that thumbs up. It does a lot for my channel. And if you like seeing matches like this and kind of how I shook some things out and drew the diagrams, things like that, consider subscribing and check out some of my other stuff. Nice seeing y'all. I'm excited to get into the next one where we went to the APA 8-ball playoffs, which just happened last night, and I had to play raw. Not the Rob from last week, the Rob from a long time ago. Anyways, guys, that'll be the next one coming up. Tell me what you thought of this one. Keep shooting.